It takes somewhere between 6 to 7 hours to actually get a completed car through the process. We start by loading the panels. When we get the panels, they've already got a grounding type material on it. It's a conductive primer. We coat over that with either a dark gray primer or a white, and those are baked for 30 minutes at about 265 degrees part temperature. Then they are finessed, or any dirt is removed, that's sanded out, and then it goes through a feather duster to remove additional particles. This is the waterborne base coat booth. We apply 8 different base coat colors here. It's waterborne base coat supplied by DuPont. All the cars that come in get a base coat color. The colors range in film build. That's how much we apply, from 0.7 of a mil to 1.2. We do all the programming via computer. Some of it we do by hand, but most of it's done via computer. And so everything you can see here, from the gun turning on to the gun turning off, the door opening, the door closing, everything is done via computer. We look at how many we're going to spray in the next probably 6 hours. We jumble those around so that we batch them in blocks of 10 or so, and then we'll change the color. It's much more economical and environmentally friendly. Obviously, it also saves money to do it that way. Is what painters like to do is watch them paint dry. It's come out of the heated flash, it's going back to an ambient temperature, so it'll be about 80 degrees or so by the time it hits the robot cell, which it's coming up to, and that is the clear coat. If you notice, you got like a little halo coming out of the gun, and that's because of the charge and the way the bell is actually spinning. It's called a bell because it kind of looks like a bell. And it spins, like I said, at 30,000 RPM or 33,000 depending. And then we've got the paint charge. So the paint is actually being attracted to the panels. This is the whole clear coat process. After this, it's going to go into the oven. Right before it goes in the oven, it flashes again. Ambient flash to let the solvent come out a little bit, and then it goes into the oven. It's in the oven and it bakes at part temperature, 250 degrees, for about 20 to 25 minutes. The best part is actually watching it all come together and seeing a really well executed paint job come off the final line, and that is very, very rewarding. Or to hear a customer come back and say, hey, I really liked my paint job. And we do have a lot of interaction with the customers, so to be told, that we did a good job, that's probably the best part.